Hey, it's Friday. Hi, everyone. RV Debs here. Let's get together. Let's get together. Let me open up the window, yeah? Get something going on. Something going on. Okay. There. Well, it's 7 p.m. in Texas. It's beautiful day as far as sunshine. It is cold, but it's going to get warm again on the weekend. Hi, Junior does ASMR. Hi, Pat. Hey, Potato. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Another Friday night. Hi, Pamela Decker. How are you? Hi, Dame. Okay, I'll have to check and see. I didn't get it yet. Hi, Linda. Hi, Tough Grizzle from the UK. How you guys doing, everybody? Hanging in there? I think we all are. Yep. So, let's see what we can talk about while everybody gets something to drink and hangs out with me. Take your shoes off. Well. Yeah, it's been quiet, as I'm sure it's been quiet where you are too. We are snowing every day. Oh, really? So Linda's got the snow coming down. Kind of nice, really. I mean, if you don't have to go anywhere, so we're all like, staying home, the snow would be a really neat thing to have right now. Actually, I wish we had some snow. We look like spring. It's beautiful out there. Hi, Emily. Welcome, darling. Yeah, I'm sure it's really great. At least if you have to be home and we're not supposed to drive really unless it's important, this is a good time and to enjoy the weather. And snow would be really fun. Yeah, I'm sure that's a bummer. He said he can't see his girl. Well, you know what? It's for the betterment. You just have to do it. This is a really interesting time for everybody, not just, old people or young people. Everybody. Everybody's been touched by this. Potato had snow yesterday. I don't know. I have a pretty good connection. Why don't you refresh, Emily? But like one of the things I've noticed though, it is bringing out the best in people. And it's also giving a lot of hope that because everybody in the world is affected to some degree, I think it's like in a way there's going to be some good that comes out of this bad. 72 degrees and thunderstorm in upper state New York. Hey, devotee. Linda said my son is doing the grocery shopping in the morning. Yeah, well, that's you only go when you need to. What, Lily? Hold on, like I got a little crybaby here. Come here. Come here. Come here. I'll put you up there. Come. Come on, I gotta talk you into it. Okay. Oh, let's say hello to everybody first. She's very pushy. Hi everyone, my name is Lily, and I'm a pretty little girl. Anyway, you're gonna change your username to Be Right Back. AKA Shazza, hello. What do you mean you haven't committed? Ready? Okay, let's get ready. Hold on while I throw her over there. You ready? Okay, don't get scared. 1, 2, 3. There you go. Okay. Let me see. She is cute. Her name is Lily, and I have another one, Rosie. Rosie's right. Can you see Rosie? No. Rosie. Rosie. There's Rosie. Yeah. And there's Lily. Emily said I posted something similar to your video that you did last night about some of the good things that this has already brought about. Yeah, I mean, there's going to be good things. I know it's lousy. It's terrible. It's terrible that we don't have that freedom and that, the abundance of everything we're so used to. I've never been to where there wasn't toilet paper or there wasn't, sanitizing lotions and stuff. I don't know. Um, Hi, Deb. Well, welcome to my channel, Shaza. Yeah, well, we all have to get what we need, and really what that's it is to take what you need and leave the rest. I think that's a very big, big thing that people need to either learn it. Some people know this, you just take what you need and leave the rest for others. And I really do see that is sad that some of the people are seen with carts full of, toilet paper that you can't even see around the cart. And then somebody else in a cart's looking for some toilet paper. I mean, let's be real. Um, Junior does ASMR. The thing is that some Americans are not taking the coronavirus seriously. I think most people are taking it seriously. I think that the partiers, the young people that were doing their spring break, has just kind of come to the realization now. They're a little slow. Um, but I think everybody now is pretty much aware of what's going on. And it did take a while. It did take a while because it's such it's such a shocking, um, in our reality, it wasn't in our reality. So, but there are things that are going to happen. If you stay inside right now and you don't have the virus, you won't get it. But if you've been out of the country or you've been on long trips on the airport, you really should get yourself tested so that you know whether or not you should even be around people at all. But it's not an easy time, but I think a lot of good. I mean, we never really had anything that we shared other countries, problems that we all shared. And this is a good example of how small the world is. I don't, well, Junior says that the sad thing is that homeless people are very affected by this. I guess they are. They haven't been traveling, homeless people. As long as the weather is, I mean, if they're homeless and they know how to live on the street, I don't think anything's changed. But I do think it's going to change for everybody and them. And hopefully there'll be places for people to be taken in and given shelter. I don't know. I haven't thought about the homeless people. I'm sure that's horrible too. But that's horrible every day. In my mind, that would be horrible to be homeless. And I feel bad for people that have gotten themselves in that position. Sometimes it's out of your control too. But I really am just thinking how small the earth is. It's not like we really are feeling each other. Like when Australia had the fires, it hurt my heart, and I think it really did affect our country and people all around the world. I don't know if they have a bigger chance homeless to contact. It just depends, because I don't know how homeless people really, day to day live, because I'm not there, but they're not traveling, and I mean, they're not. It's not. I don't know. Deb says people by me are taking it seriously. Emily, that's true. Rosie does show the parts that we don't like to look at too much. Well, Devotee, you know what? He says, I wonder if they are sending people money. They are. There might be 3 payments. I know that I've heard, and I've been watching almost too much, but we're all going to get, if you're a Social Security and you work for your or you're whatever. Like if you are a Social Security holder, um, you're gonna get some money, and you might get like $1,000, and then I think another month another thousand, or I don't know how much. It's going to be something that we can live with, and I don't know how we're doing it. I have no clue how the government came up with all this money to use, but I'm happy they're going to spend it. Hi, Nana. How are you, Nana May? I don't know, devotee. You're asking the wrong person about finances and where money is coming from. I don't know. I just know it's weird because we were in a trillion, whatever it is, deficit, and now we're going to spend 500 billion. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Emily. Let's see. Junior does ASMR, says, there's a lot of people in my city that aren't talking it seriously, are taking it seriously. And they have a big group plays. They have big group plays, and people are going to the beach. Where do you live? Can you share that with us so we know what part of the world you're in? Anyway, whatever they do to get it, I want it. And I'm sure y'all want it, and it'll help. It'll help a lot. And I mean, like Cat and Mark, they've got two windows that need to be replaced really bad. And that'll be money they could do that with. I'm really happy if they get that. We started a garden. I didn't start it really. They started a garden. I get to look at the garden. Yeah, we just have to wait and see. It won't be long. Probably the beginning of April is when we'll get money. Oh, you're in California, and you say that people are on the beaches and they're partying. I heard that all the beaches have been cleared. Maybe not in LA. I don't know where you. I don't understand that. Read above. Let's see. I don't know. I don't know what. I don't know where to read that. I don't know what you're talking about, Linda. I'm looking though. I don't know. Sorry, I can't find anything that's directed to you. I don't know. Um, hmm. So anyway, throughout all of this, I have food, I have water, I've got coffee, I've got toilet paper. Well, ASMR, I hope they do get wise, and I'm sure that they will. Well, is it what? Look, you posted it. Um, what are you? Okay. Junk call. I see that you said my son is doing the grocery shopping in the morning in CVS and the post office. That is all I see that you wrote. Did Yeah. So yeah, I think everyone, Washington and all the governors are asking people to stay home. Why don't you write it again for me, Linda? Because I can't find it. I think all the governors have, because Texas had the governor and a bunch of people on, and they were saying the same thing. And we don't have any cases. Abilene, thank God, is the closest city, and there's no cases of the virus there. And that's a good thing. I know the robocalls, that was a robocall. We had a busy day around here because the three boys, they spent the day with Mark and Kat. So they were running around with the dogs and being crazy. I feel like I have a little head cold. Not bad. Amarillo has what? Oh, Amarillo has a case. Yeah, yeah. There's places in Texas. I'm just talking about the closest where we go. Oh, well, your daughter's staying home, I take it, because April 20th is coming up and you're going to be a grandma. I wish you the best little granddaughter, the healthiest, and lots of good luck with her or him. Oh, her. Yeah. Yeah, we have a baby in the oven in our family too. And we have to keep everybody safe. Hello, Constantine. How's Los Angeles tonight? Yeah, there was a tornado, not too close to me, thank God, but it was about probably the other side of Abilene. Yep. Oh, there's bound to be people that come down with it. I just hope that they are, not in my town. But it's, all we can do is just be careful. If you go out, if I go anywhere and I have to go to Abilene, I'm gonna wear gloves. That way, I can touch everything and then I'll just throw the gloves away. Wow, that's amazing, Shaza. The times are tough. Yes, Constantine. The schools are closed. I don't think the churches are closed because they went to church last Sunday. I don't think they're closed, but be they might be getting, I don't know about this week. I think they're still open. We have a little grocery store and that was packed today. I went yesterday and got a few things and everything, they had everything except for the toilet paper was really getting low and they only allowed you to take one pack. You canceled a flight to Texas. Yeah, I think everybody's staying home. I think that's the best thing to do. I wanted to go the beginning of April to Florida, and I'm not going to go anywhere till this is, well in hand. So we're just, at least we have each other. Some people are alone and isolated by themselves, and at least I have our family here. All of us are safe. We've not been out of this area. This is sort of teaching us so much about ourselves. This is a one time in my whole life. I'm sure only time in your life where every government in the world. It's not just the United States thing. That's what gets me is that almost every single country is involved in working together, which is a good thing. That part. And who knows? We only know what we're told, and there's a reason we're told to stay home, and I'm staying home. It's not so bad to stay home anyway. I like being home. We talked about it today. Like we're pretty much, isolated anyway. Oh, hair was when Stephanie did your makeup. That sentence, Emily, is not. I don't know what you're saying. Yes, Stephanie did my makeup like 3 years ago. Are you guys watching my old videos for me? Putting them on at night and letting them run so I can try to get myself back on that channel. Hi, Butterbean Head. Welcome. Yeah, this is such a good thing. I'm so glad we have social media. We can stay close with each other, and that really is nice. Thanks so much, Devotee. Yeah, I have to. I don't know what's going to happen. I mean, it's just they should just give it back to me monetized, but that's not what they're gonna. There might be working on it. I don't know. Hi, more haters. I think I do look different now than when I first started on YouTube, because I was under a lot of stress, and I had just lost a husband and was moving and downsizing and trying to figure out what I'm doing, and that is enough to make you kind of look bad, really. Stress. Yes, I've changed though. I've come a long way, and I hope that my videos from the beginning kind of show that you can survive, and it does take a little time, and you got to be easy on yourself. This length you like? Yeah, that was an interesting evening. I went to family night. Emily's talking about it. I went to family night, and at that point, Kathy and Mark and Mary went to Florida to visit family there. So I was taking care of the little ranch here, and we went to a family night, and she said, "You want to be have a makeover?" So they did a makeover. That's okay, Emily. I got it. It's hard to tell. I have a hard time, texting back and forth, but especially on my laptop, because it's like this, and that means you're going to hit wrong keys when it's not in the right position, and I don't like typing. And on my phone, when I'm doing the phone, my fingers hit more than one key too. I'm a lousy texter. When these kind of things happen, people's true colors come out. Do you know that what I'm saying? Like some people that you would think would be very close to you and um, want to communicate and make sure you're okay and that kind of thing. And then if you find out that certain people don't do that, that you thought would, yeah, there's a lot coming out of this. This this is a lesson for the whole world. God is speaking to us. Yes. So it's beyond the doctors and scientists, and they will work it out because humans will work it out, and they will. But yeah, don't forget to give me a thumbs up tonight. I just lost I just came back from a blank screen. Thanks, Emily. Yeah, I hope that this huge thing um what? And I hope okay, I'm sorry. A wake up call. Yeah, well, you know what? It is a wake up call. That was odd. I know. My screen just went completely out, and then I just had to it says resume. I say, "Yeah, I'm going to resume." Oh man. So what else is new? Nothing. I made a necklace just a little while ago. I finished it, and I did this one thinking of summer and spring. So it's very spring colors. Yeah. And that one I just finished. And I'll show you what else I got. I think that's it. Maybe not. I made a set of bracelets, which I can't find one of them. Oh, here it is. Okay. I made this set of bracelets. And it's nice and roomy. Nice and long. I think everybody's plans are on hold unless it's something that you can't, without, that you have to do. But anyway, yeah, I was thinking about my nails. Like, if I can't get my nails done next month, I wonder if I think I would just take all the nails and just um, cut them down and just not worry about it. Yeah, people are like not making money, so if this government gives us money, that'll help. That's for sure. And certain things, as long as we can get gas and as long as the trucks keep bringing stock to restock our shelves, we're going to be fine. Just lay low for a while. Don't buy into being so scared that you can't think of anything else. You got to just turn it around and say, it's going to be okay. I'm just going to like lay low and I'm not going to go out there and take chances. And if I do go out there, I'm going to wash my hands and, I'm going to stay away from people as much as possible, which is very odd, which is really strange, but it's worth it. It's worth it for now. Let's see. Like, let's not get freaked out too much. Let's give it a few weeks, at least 3 weeks. I bet in 3 weeks they will have some sort of medication or virus or whatever they need to do. Yeah, this is a good time to do puzzles. I don't really have a place to do puzzles because I only have this one table. And it's a busy table. I mean, laptop, eating here, put my makeup on here, paint, and it gathers everything else. So, but Mark and Kathy do puzzles. We've been playing cards. We've been playing dominoes and phase 10 and all kinds of stuff. And I have now 8 Patreons on my Patreon. I opened up a Patreon page, and I'm so pleased that I at least got some people that wanted to be on it, which is really cool. Our hitter says, I liken the shelves bare of toilet paper to the men on the Titanic who threw the women and children off the lifeboats to save themselves. That's a really, yes, I agree totally that's what it's like. Yeah, when you see like some shots of just people with so much toilet paper they can't even see around their cart, and leaving none for others is very selfish. But you see, this is the test. Your true colors come out, and I don't know if you believe in God, but I do, and I think that this is a test for all of us. And how do we handle this? Are we good people to each other? Do we try to help someone that can't get out? Because if you're going to the store and there's an old couple that's right near you, it'd be nice if you checked and called them and asked if they could, if they wanted some help. And you could always not even touch them, just put the groceries on the doorstep. Yeah, I had long hair when I first got here. I guess my hair was about to here. A good length. Hi, Linda Lindsay. How you doing? I wore it in a ponytail all the time because it was hot. I think in the summer I probably will cut this short so that there's no hair on my neck. In the winter, I don't mind it because you can really wear it down. Yeah. So I only have 9 thumbs up that I see. So if, there's 27 of you, could you please make that jump a little bit up? Yeah, you're just saying, Scott, but you know that you didn't mean that. I am cool. I don't have to be cool. I've been cool before you were born. That's true. What was that saying the last lives? Thank you, Noble. Um, Stay calm. Be cool. Stay home. What's 14? Well, I don't know if I was. I think when I became cool was when that word first came out. They'd say, "Cool it, man." That's how people talked in the 60s. Like, what a burn, man. Hey, cool it, daddy-o. Or they'd say, man, that's bitchin'. Do you guys remember those words? I know some of you are in my age category. It was like far out. Everything was far out, man. Far out. Well, I'm glad you got it back, Noble. Hi, Victoria. I know when something goes wrong and you lose something like online, it's like, give it to me. Lizzie B, now you're Noble. I like Noble too. That's pretty. Thank goodness someone was there. Oh, 14 thumb. Now I have 15. Thank you. Hey, it's just a little something. Yeah, it was groovy. That was that one song. We've got a groovy kind of love. Anytime you want to, you can turn me on to anything you want to, anytime at all. We've got a groovy kind of love. Yeah, everybody said far out. I mean, really, and feeling groovy. Everything was far out. Everything was cool, man. What else? Bitchin'. Groovy, man. It's cool. It's cool, man. It's groovy. I can dig it. I can dig it. Can you dig it, man? Those were the days, my friend, we thought they'd never end. We'd sing and dance forever and a day. We live the life we choose. We'd fight and never lose. For we were young and sure to have our way. La 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 la. Anyway, I know. I wish I had a band. That's funny, Emily. She said she got in trouble for calling money bread. I got some bread, man. Let's go party. Listen, my old lady's wanting me home, but I'm not going home. It was a simpler time back then. We did not realize what we were going to go through. And that's a lot, a lot. Hey, Linda. Peace, man. So here comes Think Agape, speaking of the flower children. Hi, Joan. I love this thing. I don't always, sound that good, but thank you. This is an old top. It's probably been with me since mid-90s. That's how old it is. And it has aged, but it's a special one because it has a heart right there. Makes it pretty. What's new with you? So how, Joan, are you in the Tampa area right now and hunkering down there? How's it going in Tampa? Hi, Sheila. Doreen says she remembers when people called money cabbage. You got a lot of cabbage. Thanks, Think Agape. This used to be a work shirt. We would go to do arts and crafts shows on the weekends, and we would wear tie-dyed shirts, all different colors. We had so many. Emily says, I remember when I was 5, almost 6, Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds came out, and I recall going out in the backyard looking up, trying to find the diamonds and just spinning around singing the song. Ah, innocence. The innocence. Well, that's very neat. We used to go to these, well, we did arts and craft shows, sold our jewelry and stuff, hair adornments. And of course, there's always a tie-dye, you know, someone that sells them. And if I saw something I had to have, and I like loose, you know, a lot of people, I mean, I can't wear it. I don't like tight clothes. And everything's loose on me right now, and I'm so happy. Okay, Joan says, Tampa is shut down. I am home. They closed the beaches and restaurants today. Only can do take out takeout. Oh yeah, takeout drive-through. Grocery, pharmacies, and gas stations are open. That's what's happening here too. Yep. Even in our town, even though I don't know why we would, but Bud's is only going to be drive-through now. Yep. Well, you know, and believe me, I really don't think that they would tell us to stay home if this wasn't really important. Yeah, I'm into baggy. You know, just don't want anything snug around, especially my stomach. I like it loose. And now that I've lost a little weight, oh man, my clothes feel better. Even this, it's nice and comfortable. Noble's in Atlanta and everything's closed down and curfews. Wow, we don't have any curfews. Oh yeah, remember the saying uptight? That was another one. Don't be so uptight, man. Be cool. Thank you, Keith. Yeah, Doreen, I know. Restaurants are now all takeout or drive-through. They're the ones hurting too, and hotels are hurting. I mean, everyone's hurt. It's crazy. It's crazy. I mean, we're lucky that we're safe. I know there's people that are not in as good a position. This is my perfect shirt because I love all of you. My love shirt. Yes. Noble says feels amazing to lose weight and discover old clothes that fit all of a sudden. That's what I'm doing. I have a bunch of clothes on my bed because I like to try things on now. You know what? I had a VW camper too, Joan. She said she was a hippie back then and drove a VW camper. Yep, I had a VW camper at one point too. Yeah, out of sight. Everything was out of sight. Out of sight, man. My old lady and I, you know, it was different times. Emily said, I saw a thing on Facebook that said Texas and California the top consumers of alcohol during the COVID virus. I haven't had a drink in a long time. Well, I did have a little teeny bit of wine in the last few weeks, but it wasn't that much. Right on. That was another one thing you got me. We're talking about what we all said when we were in our, you know, teens and 20s, and some of us younger, some of us older. Yeah, that was a good one. Far out and right on. But everything was far out. Out of sight, it was far out, man. It was groovy. Like man. And now when you smoke pot, you don't say smoke pot. That tells me I'm too old. You don't say weed or pot anymore. It's crazy times. Now it's dabs and that's another one thing it got me said hip man. Flower power. Devota, you say weed? Okay, good. Because that's what it is. It grows wild. It's a weed. I wish it would grow wild everywhere. Is that, can you imagine? Smoking grass. Smoking grass, getting a buzz, catching a buzz, toking. What's all the different words? Mary Jane, yeah, having some Mary Jane. I know, you're right, devotee. Everybody would calm down. Yeah, they should give that out with $1,000 and like a ounce of weed for everybody. Linda says the one that she dug was "I dig you." I dig you too, man. You're really cool, man. I dig it. It's out of sight. You can trust me, man. I'm cool. Yep, that's right. A joint was it called a doobie. The Doobie Brothers. Sativa. Yeah, that's more like today. No, you don't want to drop acid. You don't. So don't think about that. Acid's not the same as pot. And you're kind of like, I don't know if you're able to. I don't think you should do that right now. Oh, thank you, Sheila. I shared a cap today on Facebook, you know, those memories. I used to make these beautiful baseball caps. Just, I would get into it. I don't have any here at the moment, but, and thank you. Yeah, those were, I sold hundreds, at least a couple hundred hats. Well, you know, I have this thing about when I'm doing stuff like the hats are good for summer. They are. That's usually when I'll you know paint them up and sell them. Well, that's neat. Think Gabi said when I go to the dispensary they call it flour. That's a nice thing to call it. Abby May said pot's legal here. You can use your debit card. Really? I didn't know that. Well, dropping acid does affect your brain, but I don't think it like ruins your brain or anything. But I think you really have to be in a good place. If you're going to do something like that, you just can't be like a lot of stressed out or having problems because it will just make them bigger. Constantine says, bad trip, man. Yeah, you don't want to have a bad trip. You don't want to blow your mind. It'll blow your mind, man. It was out of sight. One doobie, and we are all like out of it, man. Plus, you need a guide. Yeah. Yeah, it's not something you take lightly. That's like really heavy stuff. Oh, yeah, there you go. Emily's got the main word, which I still use. It's a bummer. Oh, man, it was a bummer. Still use that word, actually. Yeah, there's not too many people in the chat tonight. Wonder what people are doing. We be tripping. Those were the days, my friend. It's like a real bummer now. Yep. Well, we're all on a bummer together, which makes it not so bad, I guess. There you go. Keith's got a good one. What a drag. That's really what a drag, man. I'm like, I'm bummed. Could have tripped out easy, but I sane my way. It'll take time, I know it. But in a while, you know that song? We'll do it in style, yeah. Donovan. He was a stony kind of guy. Hi, John. Well, welcome, John. I'm so glad you're here in the live stream, and you don't have to say anything, or you can say whatever you want. Good to have new names, new faces. We've got usually this is even more packed, but we always have a nice crowd in here. Sometimes, Doreen says, sometimes I think days back then are better. Yeah, those were the days, because, you know, we were like, make love, not war, peace, man. You know, now it's like, I don't know. How many guns do you have, you know? I like that, Deb. That's cute. Sharon said, hi, I watched Rosie, then took a nap. Yeah, you know what? Social media, you get to where you always have something to watch, somebody that's interesting. Oh, okay. Well, I'm so glad. You know, I had my channel hijacked in November, my first channel. November, and I just got it back. This last week, I got it back, and it's RV Debs Journey Without a 2. They're both my channels now, though. But I finally got it back. So you could actually go to before Alabama and check out where I used to live and how I downsized and went looking for my RV and all that kind of stuff. Because the more you go back and look at some of my old videos, I need help because I need 4,000 watch hours so I can get my channel back to monetization. I don't know why they ended it. I think Agape said, wow, I really let the cat out of the bag, laying all those 60 terms out. Brothers and sisters. Keith says we called women in the Navy waves when I was in. Don't they still call the girls waves? Oh, I'm glad. I talked to Camo Dave today. Actually, he called me in the morning. And he was the first person I talked to today. He's a nice guy. He's got a good heart, and had a lot of energy too. He's a very sweet guy. I like him. I know I was on his video today in the beginning. Yes. So I'm just asking if the people that are interested at all in my cooking videos, or just to help me get the time back. When I'm trying to get it back through YouTube the right way, but until then, I need to get 4,000 hours, watch hours. So. Hey, Judy, I am so freaking. I'm so far out. I'm close. That's how far out I am. I have a lot of cooking videos on my old channel that I probably never will do those again. So I'm so glad I got those back, because I did a cooking video recently, but man, there were some good ones back when I was living in Florida. John said, I found your channel watching carpet cleaning videos. Really? That's what I do for work. You were having your house carpet cleaned. Wow. Well, that does go back quite far. Sharon says, I like Camo, but the mustache in his mouth, I can't watch. I don't know why he likes to cover all his lips are covered. Hi, full-time dream. I don't know. I'm sure people have asked him, and I don't know. I've never heard the answer. Devotee had a nice little meal today. He's becoming a chef. He had a baked potato smashed together with corn in a bowl and cheese, salt and pepper. Yum, yum. Hello, Elaine. That's okay. I make a good background. You cook that dinner. Yum, yum. You live in South Central Oklahoma. I have been... Oklahoma's right above us, right above Wichita Falls. There's a casino there, and then I went to the WinStar Casino. Are you close to WinStar or Oklahoma City? Emily said, I fixed air-fried eggplant for dinner tonight like you showed us, and I dipped mine in some spaghetti sauce, and it was delicious. Yum. That's my favorite thing. And, I looked up eggplant because I love it so much, and it's really good for you. It's good for blood sugar, stabilizing your blood sugar, and it's very healthy, and it's got lots of It's not fattening. I love eggplant. I'm going to buy one every time I go. Ever since I had the air fryer, that's my favorite way to make eggplant. Yep, the tax deadline, Linda says, has an extra 90 days to file. They passed it. That's a good thing. That gives a lot of people a break, including the people that do the taxes. Doreen said I had Chinese food for dinner. I had made some air-fried chicken strips last night for dinner. So I had leftover chicken strips and I put it on top of a really big, yummy spring mix salad. And I had tomatoes and onions and hearts of palm. I think that was it. It was good. You're in the middle of nowhere. Maybe that's a good place to be right now. I'm in the middle of nowhere too. And you know what? I'm kind of glad I'm in the middle of nowhere. I don't feel like anything I touch out there is going to be, contaminated. Because when I lived in Clearwater, the Tampa Bay area, that's very well traveled, and that would be more concerning, or in LA or the big cities. Linda says that under $95,000 income a year, everyone will get a check. Well, I'm getting one. Lawton is about 30 miles north of Wichita Falls. Yeah, it sounds close. I've been through it. I drove from this area in Texas to Kansas City a couple years ago to see my favorite group play. And it wasn't too bad. It was, I stayed in, where did I stay on the road? I forget already. Are you talking to me, Linda? I'm glad you're getting a VA check. I'm not getting a VA check. I get Social Security. Full-time Dream says, I didn't know I was essential until everyone started staying home from work but me. Oh, what kind of work do you do? Not much in Lawton, Oklahoma, huh? Just good people in an army base. All it takes is good people. We don't have anything in Knox City either, but we have nice people. That picked it on my phone scratch, VA. I'm having a hard time with that one too. Sharon says I don't have an air fryer, but I thought maybe fixing eggplant in the oven. Haven't tried eggplant in years. You could do it in the oven. You could do it in the oven. Did you see my video? Make it all seasoned up with a little bit of oil would help. You don't even need the oil, and just definitely coat it though with seasoning. Spray whatever you're going to put it on, and stick it in there, and then halfway through turn them over. Okay. Judy says I had to go to the bank today. Long line, only getting 2 customers at a time. He yelled at us, stay 6 feet apart. Guess we have to get used to this. It is, isn't it? It's odd. It's very odd. I was at Lawrence Brothers, this little store. Nobody was, well, there wasn't that many people in there, but I got close to the people. Yeah, Sharon, I think it's going to work just fine in an oven. It just takes different time, because air fryers, I don't know, but I'm sure you can do it in an oven. This is a big adjustment for everybody, and it's like, it's a test, and we're supposed to just do the best we can and don't be negative, don't get scared. Don't listen to too much news. Maybe once a day, hit the news for a few minutes. You know it's there. Turn it off. Because we don't really need to be scared. If we're staying home and if we do go out and we're washing our hands and using disinfectant and spraying around, we're going to be fine. Dame the First said my air fryer did not come with a bowl, but I found a stainless bowl in my cupboard and that fits in there. So no one of these days are going to do it. Well, you don't need a bowl. It's a basket. That's air fryer has like a basket, and you can take the basket out. That's how you serve it. Mine doesn't have a bowl. Really, Doreen says the bank by her, they can only do the drive-through. Yeah, mine's just like a flat. I have to go get it. Wait a minute. I'll show you. That's mine. It's dirty. But that's the basket. And it comes out. And that's what my air fryer basket is like. Ta-da! Hi Libra, good evening to you. Good evening. Hope you're staying well and busy and doing what we need to do. That's all we all have to do is just our part. Our part. It's sunset. I'm gonna close my drapes here. I have this thing, I don't have to get up that way. There. Okay. Well, there we go. Full-Time Dream says we are eating keto. We cover pork chops with brown mustard and bread with crushed pork rinds. Put it in the air fryer. Well, that'll work good too. I was on keto for a few months, but I'm now on Weight Watchers, and I think for me, I don't know, it just seems, it works better for me. My body feels better. I'm feeling healthy. Leave it to you, Scott. Libra said, yes, I'm hunkered down. I've been expecting this for years, unfortunately. Well, I wasn't expecting it. And some people are just preppers and some people aren't. So, it's a good time to be a little more of a prepper, though. This is a good test for all of us, the people that didn't take, prepping at all seriously. Because, gotta do what we can do. It's gonna be okay. I don't think this is the end of the world. Maybe it's the beginning of a new world. Maybe, okay, there's going to be people that pass away from this. I know that. And there already are. In every day of our lives that we live, there's people that pass away. Thousands and thousands of people pass away. We just have to keep going. That's all. And we will. That's what we do. Scott, no thanks. You're too silly for me. Not going to do that. Hi, Irene. I'm good. How are you? Happy Friday to all of you. Libra said, yes, I'm a prepper at heart, having grown up in the country, but I've been expecting an economic collapse since 2011. That's why I never replaced my cat. What do you mean? Why wouldn't you replace your cat? Full-Time Dream says they will have a cure very soon and things will swing back fast. I agree with that. That's right. You have to think positive, you know. Can't think doom and gloom. If you think doom and gloom, I don't know, that's not such a good energy to put out. You got to, you know, think positive. Um, I'm glad you're doing good, Irene. Me too. I'm doing really good. Shazza said I did Weight Watchers about 10 years ago, still maintain and walk 5 to 8 miles a day. And I'm old. Good for you. I wish I could walk that far. That's why I never replaced my car or my cat, Libra. First of all, I was heartbroken, but in an emergency, I didn't want to worry of having no to feed an animal. Oh, that's not good. See, to me, I couldn't think like that because I've lost my dogs and I've gotten other dogs, and I love having my sweet animals in my life. They enrich our lives, and you know, yeah, you have to feed them in an emergency, but that's okay. You can't live like in an emergency before it even happens. Listen to the scientists. Yeah, I am. And Full Time Dream said, we just wanted to stop in and say hello. Y'all have a wonderful weekend. Well, thank you for coming in, saying hello. I hope you are subscribed to my channel. Noble said, I am not a prepper, but I hate running out of things, so thank goodness I had a little bit of extra toilet paper when it started, because it's sold out everywhere. Yeah, I have enough food for quite a while. I'm good. Libra said, Debs, I live in the real world. Like, I don't live in the real world. I'm not the only one that knew we were headed for this. I think we all live in the real world, Libra. You know, you're not any different than me. You just think different than me. And that's okay, too. It's okay. You're allowed. I'm allowed to think, and we all have our brains, but I'm very aware of what goes on in the world. I have a dehydrator. I'm going to start using it. Yeah, Emily, one of Kathy's sons, Lee, he used to manufacture and sell the food that's 25 years shelf life. So I know he's got a good stock of that. John says, damn tablet kicked me off. I was typing on diabetic. I enjoy your keto recipes. I make your egg salad with cottage cheese often. That's one of my favorite ways to make egg salad. And that, I wasn't even on keto. I mean, that was something I've been making for years. I'm glad you like it. Do you squeeze lemon on top of it? Judy said, I still have to work, and the agency has many working from home. My job having to help disabled people, it requires this, but it's okay. Retiring in September. Oh boy, it won't be long, Judy. Hi, Laura Wright. I'm so glad to see you. Welcome. Libra said, you don't belong to the truth groups that I belong to. Many members are ex-military. Yeah, I know, and I understand that you know that you're different in that respect than I am, and that's okay. I respect that you are prepared. I just could not buy another animal just because if something happened, I couldn't feed them. Like that doesn't really. I don't know. I just can't think like that. Good, John. Yeah, that's a good little thing. And you could put sweet onion in it. You know, you can do what you want with it, of course. I have a really nice dehydrator. Like about a year ago, some company, I forget the name of the company at the moment, but I do have it on my old channel, asked me to review it. So I got the air fryer free sent to me to review. I got a pressure cooker that I reviewed and it was sent to me, and the dehydrator, and an electric like water boiler that's really great. You know, the way I make egg salad, you could make it anyway, but I just do my eggs, and then I do a couple tablespoons of cottage cheese with some sweet onion and squeeze a lemon and salt and pepper, and that's delicious. Right, think Agape, everybody has different opinions and different needs and worries and stress levels, and you know, we're all allowed to, you know, live together. Libra said, I have had animals my entire life. It has nothing to do with liking them or not. I made a decision, and it was the right one. Well, I didn't say it was the wrong one for you. All I said was I personally, I wouldn't stop having my animals because I was afraid of the future. Yep, Kasori was the company. That's true. It's a Kasori um, air fryer and pressure cooker, too. Well, I'm so glad you like the cooking videos. I have to continue to do them. Yeah, I know. I mean, like everybody has the way they're brought up, the way that they live their life, and we're a little different. But I think the differences can be good because um, we share with each other. Different points of view. It's a good thing, really. I do understand what you're saying. You're not speaking another language. You know, I don't know why you're thinking that I'm not understanding. You left emotions out of the decision. I get that's the kind of a person that you are. You're able to do that. And there is nothing wrong with it. But for me personally, I just wouldn't be able to make a decision like that. So, I must be too emotional to do that. Dame said we had dogs for 30 years and my poor hubby was allergic. So when the kids were out of the house, he said no more. Well, if you're allergic, that's another good reason why you wouldn't want to have them. I like animals. I love dogs and cats too, but I don't have any cats. I don't want to have any more animals in that what I have right now. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I bet you miss them. Listen, if I had my husband back, if I had to give up my animals for my husband, I would have. But he loved animals too, thank God. Well, that's what I was thinking, devotee, was to not have an animal because you're afraid of what the world is, that the world's going to end or it's going to get crazy. It doesn't work for me, but like I said, I realize I don't know why you're taking offense, Libra. You're not the type of person that I am. That's not the type of person I am. I am empathetic. Is that the word? I have connection to information that you don't have. Oh, really? Hi, Mike. How you doing, hon? We all have our opinions and feelings and emotions, and you just deal with what you don't have to have a cat. You made a decision, it's your decision, and that's okay for you. Kathy and Mark are choosing not to get any more cats for now. They're going to get one sometime in the future. You do what you have to do. You do what you feel is right for you. And that's what we all do. Just try to work together here. That's right. We are all allowed to have our own feelings. Anyway, that's enough of that subject. Everybody's fine. No big deal. We all have our opinions and needs and emotions and decisions we make. And if you know something I don't know, well, that's okay. You're allowed. I don't really want to know anything too much. We're all on a need to know basis anyway. I respect that too, Judy. That's right. Live each day with your own choices that makes you happy. Same, same here. Good song. You may say that I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday that you'll join us and the world will live as one. That's right. Mike said sometimes knowing too much isn't such a great thing. Devotee said I would want an animal around when the world ends so I could hold it while I sob. Ah. I agree, Sheila. Fear must not control our lives no matter what. Sad way to live if we live in fear. Yeah, I don't want to live in fear. I want to live in hope. You know? Hope for the better. This might make our world better. I'm hoping. I mean, somebody could say, well, you're just not thinking right, but, I'd rather think that way. It ain't going to be the same. Things changed and things are changing. And we have to adapt and we have to stay calm. And right now we have to lay low and not catch this terrible new kind of virus that I don't want it. I don't want it. Linda said a young man posted on the internet that top doctors said all will pass away from virus and panicked thousands, so police arrested him. Yeah, well, who wants someone talking like that? And a lot of people are freaked out and they have to say it. And it's okay. I'm just the kind of person I'm going to try to keep my head, stay home like they want me to, clean like they say, share if somebody needs something. And that's all we can do. What was the rotten thing to say? Did I miss it? Dame, what are you saying? Oh my God, what a rotten thing to say too. I don't know what that went to. Yeah. It's not, this is something that, again, we've none of us gone through before. It's definitely something we are now aware of, and maybe this changes our lives to be more prepared and just, that's good. It's a good thing. I needed it. I needed not to waste paper towels like I do, you know, and paper plates. I go through paper products a lot. Yeah, maybe drive-in movies will come back because that way we're not close to each other. I always thought drive-in movies were a good thing to do. I agree, Sheila. She says that there are many promoting fear for monetary gain, selling prepper stuff, playing people's emotional side. Yeah, I know. And there's people that bought up a bunch of toilet paper and trying to sell it on Amazon, but Amazon kicked them off. Libra said, oh geez, no, I don't think we are going back to the glory days. I don't really know what the glory days are. Explain glory days. Dame, the first you said, what a rotten thing to say, and I really don't know what you were saying. Who were you saying something I said was rotten? Too bad, huh? You got to be more clear, please. I try to understand what you guys are saying. Oh, the hoarders. Yeah, it is too bad. And they're going to pay, karma. I believe in karma. It turns around on people like that. Yeah, drive-in movies will come back because nobody wants to sit in the theater, so the movie theaters are screwed right now. But I don't know what's coming up. I just know that I'm going to take all the precautions I can and try not to get too upset. It'll change. Everything changes. That's the one thing we can count on. All things change. That's true. Sheila said it's okay to prep, but be wise, stay sensible and calm. Exactly. Scott, that would be the last thing I'd ever do. Let's see here. People that bought a lot of toilet paper through Costco are trying to return it for refund, and they won't let them. Hi, Molly. Hi, Donna. Nice to see y'all. Welcome. Yeah, there's a few drive-ins. I have a really good friends. Ellen, Esther and Jeff, and they went on a trip around the country and went to all the drive-in theaters they could go to. I think drive-in theaters always should stay. I don't know why they got so, um, you know, where people didn't go anymore, but I think it's a good thing. I'm feeling fine. I hope everyone is feeling fine. I don't know anybody that has the virus. Does anyone in here have a family member or a friend that has the coronavirus? Just curious. You still have a drive-in in your town? That's nice. Well, it's good that we don't know any. I don't know anybody either that's gotten it. So that's good. I mean, we're luckier than some of the countries, I think. No one you know of, yeah. No one I know of. Two in your county, just diagnosed. I think Agape said that greed once again ruined the drive-in movies. Noble has nobody. Most of us don't know anyone. That's good. Donna said that they have a drive-in. There's a drive-in in Abilene I went to. One drive-in. I think there's only one. It's kind of fun to bring food, and sit in the car. And nowadays it comes through your radio, so you can keep your windows up. It's been a long time. I just went to that one drive-in. I hadn't been to a drive-in in a long time. When I was a kid, my dad and mom would pack me and my sister with food. We'd go to the drive-in and just have the best time. Go swing on the swings. You always have to go buy candy or popcorn, of course. It looks like it's going to be a slow evening in here as far as the numbers of people, which, yes, people are busy. Linda said it is good that we are also more isolated up here in the mountains, ski mountains closed to visitors. Yeah, I feel safe that way too. Right, drive-ins Dame would be much safer now than you can't go to a regular movie now. Noble says many in my county and first death in Georgia in my county, but no one that I know. Donna said they show new movies and we used to wear our pajamas. All right, thank you. Guppy said, okay, everyone. What's your favorite memory from the drive-in in the and your favorite movie? Judy said they had a church service last Sunday, like a drive-in. Listen to it to the pastor on the radio in the car on FM frequency. That's a new way of doing things. Libra said, I've been watching a few videos from a channel named Action Kid. He has been showing the empty streets of New York. I was, I was doing, I don't know what made me do this. I was thinking about Key West because I lived in Key West for a few years. Loved it there. So I went and looked at some of the they have like live cameras at Sloppy Joe's and at Mallory Square and, the southernmost point. It's unbelievable that it's so quiet. No one's, the only people that can watch the sun go down like normal is I guess it's Margaritaville Hotel or something has some area to watch the sun go down. Yeah, and the streets are just dead. I saw New York too. Times Square, empty. It's empty. So this is, it's like, you see this and you go, this is no joke. This is no joke. Time for us to consider exactly what we're supposed to be doing. Hi, Giggle Fishy. She says, going in our pajamas, sitting on the tailgate of the station wagon with our pillows, on the roof of the car with my brothers, listening to my dad's curse when the speakers didn't work. Oh, that's a very good memory. Thank you, Sheila, for coming in. Stay well, and we'll see you. I'm back here on Sunday. And don't forget to check out my older channel, RV Debs Journey, and check back some of my videos and help me get some watch time up. Yeah, I can remember going to the drive-in with my parents, and we had such a good time. But as an adult, I can remember going to the drive-in with a boyfriend and having his arm around, and it kind of hangs a little bit low. My husband, matter of fact, not the last time, but the time before that, my husband and I went in Tampa. There's a drive-in, and we took the dogs with us, and we had a nice time at the drive-in. See, Judy says, I remember doing some serious smooching in the drive-in. Yeah, that's what I remember. Making out in the back seat. Yeah, you had to get in the back seat. Noble said my grandfather would pop popcorn, put it in a bag, pour butter over it, and shake it up, and we would take it to the drive-in, would buy soda and candy, but his popcorn was the best ever. Oh, that's a good memory. I could almost taste that popcorn. I gave up. I used to drink a lot of Diet Cokes. I haven't had a Diet Coke in a long time. I've given it up. But when I have popcorn and stuff like that, I sure do love a Diet Coke. And I wish they would make Diet Coke with stevia so I could eat it. Drink it, I mean. Actual butter on popcorn. Yum, yum. Yeah, butter has a lot of points. Oil has a lot of points. So I have to be very minimal on my oil and butter usage. But Weight Watchers has really been good for me. And I'm going strong. Not, it's 2 pounds a week average. Best thing ever. Some good buttered popcorn. Yum, yum, yum. Can't eat popcorn anymore. Bummer. I know, Donna. I'm just actually craving some popcorn. I might have to microwave a bag of popcorn. It's all your fault, Giggle Fishy. Yep, 2 pounds. That's what I'm averaging, 2 pounds a week. Because I've been on since January 6th, and I've lost about 23 pounds. And I kind of, the next 23 is the biggie. Thank you. Yeah, I just gotta stick with it. Because sometimes you get like, took 20 pounds off, and then the next thing you know, you're off. Well, so Kathy was just messaging me. I knew that Peter. Oh, they're already. Kathy just sent me a message. It said, Peter, remember the Bachelor Peter and Madison, the girl he wanted? They're not together anymore. We knew that. Noble's grandson was here recently, wanted me to make popcorn and make it in the microwave, but then go back and add butter and sprinkle salt and back in microwave for a minute. Yum, that'll work. That'll work. I'll eat that. I think Agapi said, I remember Mom popping corn. We each got a bag, and Mom filled the old pop bottles with Kool-Aid. Got my first kiss on the swing. Didn't even know his name. He just ran up and kissed me and ran off. Ran off and never to be seen again. How sweet. Wow. And Judy said, I saw The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly double date at drive-in with the best friend. Got out, dome light on. Oh my God. Well, I think that was some good memories. Strolling down memory lane. I'm going to make myself some popcorn. I'm going to call it a night here. It's been an hour and a half, and I think I'm ready to just kind of be quiet and rest. You guys, I'll be here Sunday, and so I will see you again on Sunday. I know we're all hunkered down. There's nothing else to do but hunker down. I even actually did stuff that I don't normally do. I did laundry today, was good. Made a necklace. Yep. I got some necklaces for sale. This is a summer one. This is another one I think it's going to be good in summer. A little choker necklace. I think that's a beautiful color. John, I hope you do come to another live chat. I do live chats around 7 p.m. Central Time on Sunday, on Tuesday, and Friday. You guys, I have a Patreon account now in case you want to check it out. I also have my Etsy shops. Please, if you're in the mood or someone's birthday or you want to treat yourself, grab a nice pretty necklace. And that's it. Oh yeah, and I have Facebook and Instagram too. Thank you so much, Noble. I appreciated you coming in and enjoyed you sharing too. And Donna, thank you, and Devotee, and Giggle Fishy, and John, Dame, Think Agape, Libra, everybody, Dame, what did I say? Linda, Arab. I don't know how you say your last name. Urib? Did that sound right? Noble. Hot buttered popcorn now at the snack bar. Thank you, Laura. Yeah, okay, you guys, I'm gonna go make some popcorn and watch some TV and take it easy. See ya on Sunday.